Yo, what's up, Shane? Y'all at the game of back again with that Final Fantasy Kazuya HD greatness. So right now I'm still in the middle of grinding. This grinding is going to take a long time because I remember doing it before and it took a while. But I might as well break up the monotony and repetition of this grinding by talking about shit. But I mentioned last Let's Plays I was ranting on like people that fake it to make it. You know, whether they be real gamers, fake gamers, you know, real otakus, fake otakus, you know, people like that. And you know, as much as I don't like it, they're gonna have people defending them like they can do whatever. But that's not the case. You can't do whatever you want. But that being said, I wanted to talk about also like I mentioned anime games before, and I remember back when I was younger and shit, I would have friends and shit. They'd be talking about like they have like anime games, like they got me in the Yasha game. I mean, I never even liked Inuyasha, but I'm like, dude, how the fuck you get money to buy a brand new fucking $50 game of Inuyasha? You know, even if it's like, I wouldn't pay like more than fucking $20 at max. That's being generous too, like at max on a fucking Inuyasha game. But dudes are like playing Inuyasha and shit. But that's another thing I wanted to mention. Like, you know, when I was a gamer growing up, man, I would I always worked for my shit. You know, if I had games and stuff, I was never a spoiled kid, you know? Because you got these people who have their family looking out for them and shit. I never had that shit, you know? Like, when I was gaming, I used to have to fucking find ways to earn my shit and shit like that. Or if I did get something, I would make sure I never stepped out of bounds with it. You know, like, I would make sure I had, like, let me do some organizing here. But whenever I had shit, I would make sure that I never stepped out of bounds and asked for too much. You know, I never did that. And yeah, I mean, as much as I have a family that just wastes shit, like I was never like that. You know, I take care of my shit because, you know, some people don't got shit going for them, so they can afford to like waste shit because it has no value to them. But you know, I see shit for what it is, and I don't waste them. You know, but yeah, you know, I had when I used to game, I would have to, I never asked for much, you know, like I would have kids, you know, at school, they would be like, oh shit, you know, this is when you know, you young and shit, they would have like the latest games and shit, you know, talking about shit, but I never had that. Like back in the day, I used to have to plan out the shit that I would get, because I didn't know if I would get it, you know. And back then, it wasn't like now where they just pumping out the same shit over and over again, you know, to make money. Which I don't blame them because they gotta eat, but at the same time, it's like, you know, we gamers need time to game. So it's like when you see all this shit coming out, it's like too much. But yeah, you know, like long story short, I was never a spoiled brat. Like I always earned my shit, you know, and whether it be working or fucking, you know, getting good grades and shit. But there comes a time that you realize that when you doing that shit while you got people with you that they ain't doing what they supposed to do. You know, and it's like, yeah. Because I remember, you know, like I said, you know, you'd see like people, they would have like the latest shit all the time. They ain't doing much for it. And back then, all I had to go by was motherfucking those shows that they had, the game shows like G4 and shit like that, you know, way back when it was called Tech TV, and I would look at that like all the time, so I would know what the fuck I wanted and needed, and you know, make a decision. But I always made sure that I played it safe. You know, I was never a spoiled brat. You got these fucking like spoiled white boys nowadays that are just like, they fucking playing Call of Duty and doing some shit like, what were they doing? They swatting their friends and shit. I'm like, that's just stupid, like, you know. But you know, even if I was spoiled, I wouldn't be doing shit like that. But you know, it's just a shame, you know. But yeah, like I said, you know, I always earn my shit, you know. And they got some people that they can't do that for the life of them, you know, and that shit catches up with them, and then they see you keeping it pushing and they don't like it, you know. They get jealous and they want to, you know, keep you down, keep you out of the picture, you know. But I don't know, I've gotten to the point where I have to keep people like that out of my life. And you know, there are people in my life that will understand wholeheartedly, you know, Some people are privileged that way, but I'm continue this rant on the next Let's Play.